There are a number of important international legal concepts which the United States might have broken by capturing Maduro. And that's important to understand within the international sphere. First of all, of course, there's a violation of state sovereignty, which is contemplated in the UN Charter Article 2. There is also a different point which is important to consider, which is the head of state immunity, by which usually a head of state is granted immunity even if he's charged by a crime during the time that he is in power. And there is the prohibition of extraterritorial law enforcement, which is exactly what this case would be. It is a capture or abduction of a foreign leader in foreign soil. Now, to understand where we stand, it is important to take into consideration another thing. According to the United States, it's important to understand that he does have an outstanding arrest warrant for drug charges. The indictment does stipulate that Nicolás Maduro and others have been very active in the drug trade since 1999, which would have an outstanding, which gives an explanation to the outstanding arrest warrant. And also there's another important sign. The fact that this is going to be prosecuted in the Southern District of New York gives us a clear idea that the United States government believes that they have a very strong case against Maduro. This is, number one, the Southern District is where the real rock star prosecutors are based, but it's also where the toughest judges are. So the United States, the DOJ, believes that they have a very strong case against Maduro. This is the preeminent reason why it's being charged in the Southern District. Of course, one must not forget that in the Southern District, they have also charged other Mexican drug lords. So it's a common place for these cases to be charged, and we will have to see how the judge rules on the forthcoming case. To take precedent into consideration, we have to look at two cases. First of all, Manuel Noriega in Panama in the 80s is a clear case of the United States invading a country to take out a leader, but this has a different logic. The current framework of the United States has deemed criminal enterprises which are focused on the drug trade as terrorist organizations. So under that logic, Nicolás Maduro would be something similar to Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden being the head of a terrorist organization, which was captured and killed in Afghanistan, versus Nicolás Maduro being under US law, not a foreign leader, but most importantly, the head of a criminal organization who has been captured and put to trial in the United States. So it's uncharted territory regarding this being a head of state, but not if we look at it as in the Osama bin Laden case or another terrorist organization. So it's a bit of both. It's a very interesting times we're living in, to say the least.